Hey, what's it?
Yeah.
So today tunaangalia I missed out on marriage and children,
Mm-hmm.
a compilation of women regretting feminism.
Or not regretting.
Yeah.
Some of them still think they have something to prove.
Yeah, let's
Let's
get
get
it.
Where have all the good men
Hey,
gone?
Karen.
Well, a lot of them are married.
Mm-hmm.
Some of them are no longer with us.
Yep.
And a lot of them, they kind of just are sick of the fucking double standards
Mhm.
that men are putting out there every day.
Kind
And
of
so
spitting
they're
facts.
just staying to themselves. They're towing their line. They're not giving women a chance because we are not worth the risk when we don't hold ourselves to the same standards that men are held to.
A lot of women do.
Yeah, imagine, man,
Mm.
me getting a lady, especially in these times,
Mm.
and she, she's nice, gets hot and heavy. I like her. We get married, and I have some money,
Mm-hmm.
and she decides, well, I'm not exciting enough after a year.
Mm.
I don't make it.
That shit happens, especially when she gets used to the money.
Yeah.
Once they get used to
Yeah,
the money,
I'm
or they
not
make their own
exciting
money.
enough,
Mm.
and I'm not exciting enough is I'm not making you wet.
It's a euphemism for I don't wanna fuck
I
you.
don't wanna F you.
Yeah, because you don't get me wet.
You don't get me wet.
Yeah.
So there ain't nothing we're doing together.
But you got her wet when she didn't have no money though.
That's what it is. Imagine that, guys. This is crazy, man. So let's see the other one.
Traditional husbands,
That he's not a man.
traditional wives.
Don't tell him because he doesn't know when to clean and rub your feet that he's not a man. That's just silly. He's a man because he comes home. He's a man when he protects his family. He's a man when he takes responsibility for what goes on about other people's lives. That's what being a man is. You want all these little, trinkets and whatnot.
Mm-hmm.
That's not what manhood is. It's about the basics. It's about the solid, down-home things that you have to do. And he's showing up in here, all man. All man. Don't be so afraid that you dark this guy away. You see what I'm saying? Ain't nothing you upset about that, sir. It's nothing. Ever.
From what I see,
Goddamn.
Number one,
Goddamn.
if this is real, this woman and this man,
People are just lucky, eh?
it's a lie. It ain't happening, man.
Oh, shit.
But aside from that,
Uh,
yeah. So what is being a man? Is it that whenever you say I want this, I can give it to you?
that's being a simp.
Is it that now let's get down and dirty?
Mm.
Is it that because my dick is not 11 inches long,
Mm.
because it's 4,
Nope.
so I'm not a man?
I think the biggest problem we have today is that men have been so beaten down to submission, especially in defining who they are, and women have been so exalted and elated.
Mm-hmm.
They have reached a point where they're like, okay, how about you guys sit down? We will define what a man is for you.
Mm.
All right, and if you don't reach that definition we have for you,
Mm-hmm.
we will tell everyone you're not a man.
Mm.
And we will destroy your character,
Mm.
and everything you say or do will either disparage, talk down to, or just belittle it.
All right.
Yeah. So
So
everything,
It's based on what they want.
yes, and what they
desire.
they believe. Like this one,
Yeah.
this woman was talking about how
Trinkets.
the nigga doesn't rub her feet.
I don't know.
I don't know, worship her or some bullshit. But the nigga is there protecting you.
Yeah, he's providing.
He's providing.
But they need to,
He loves you.
Yeah.
When you've
You
had a
and your
shitty
big
ass
ass.
day, you are there behaving like an asshole.
Yeah.
Nigga he's giving you your space. He's okay. He's not taking you literally. When you're acting like a damn fool.
And for the record, man, I'm just looking at this woman and I'm looking at this nut guy. Hey,
Maybe
guy,
she
it's
sucked
a trap.
Maybe she sucked dick
I
real
don't give
good.
a fuck. It's suck dick, man. I still have to look- Anyway, so let's keep it moving. Let's keep it moving.
a long time, but when the time comes, he's going to remove himself from this situation.
I know you women don't want to hear it for someone like me, but if you're going to deal with someone that's anywhere with 10% and up, we're not even talking about 1%. That's not even an option. Don't even bring it up. They're going to stop you stupid. But if you're going to deal with a man that's financially stable, and he can literally afford,
so they can because they think I'm speaking Chinese when I say that.
honestly, finding a man that makes $100,000 or more is not becoming rare. it's now literally becoming more of a rare thing. If someone can make 6 figures, it's becoming a rare thing. But
And single and not
and single and no kids and attractive and charming, you're asking for a lot.
Yeah.
So if you're dealing with someone that makes $1 million plus per year, we're talking about every 365 days, you will not be the only woman. That is a lie that women tell themselves because we want to feel special.
When a man reaches certain place,
I love how she broke it down to a
Yeah.
point where she said
Yeah.
a man who's making that money has no kids, has no woman, is charming,
He's charming.
his interest is smart,
Oh,
can cook. You know the kind of shit women
that's a
throw out there.
diamond. That's a diamond.
Na sasa hiyo wewe umetoka sijui nyama kima.
Yeah.
Kwenyu hata hakuna baiskeli. You guys. Well, she's
That's
spitting
the
back.
reality. Yeah, she's
spitting
saying
back.
the truth, and that one. I hope the ladies listen. Who knows? I could be wrong. I doubt
They should maintain their shit.
So
So
see what's what. Me not supporting toxic modern feminism and okay, that was too fast.
they know TikTok.
Me not supporting toxic modern feminism and refusing to call myself a feminist, so I'm not associated with them. No. Modern feminists telling me what I have to think and what I can and modern feminists telling me what I have to think and what I can and can't do while ignoring that they are turning more and more women off to feminism as a whole.
Yeah, that makes sense.
Okay.
That makes sense because we have seen a lot of times when this maniacal feminists when they decide to say something like we should not have grid girls in Formula One races because it's demeaning to women, and then the Formula One this actually happened. Formula One grid girls came to TV and they were like, okay, so if you're saying that, so we should also cancel what? All prostitutes, all women doing porn,
all adverts,
all what are they called? All models.
All models.
We should cancel all because they're using their bodies.
All adverts.
And number 2, who are you to tell a woman what to do with her life?
It's the same thing that the feminists don't want. They don't want us telling women anything, but then they want them
to tell
other women what to do.
So
with
you
their
are
lives.
turning into niggers. And you know, because most of you look like linebackers, maybe it's appropriate, you know? So carrying that anger in those big ass shoulders. Let's keep it going.
Okay.
I killed all men.
And here we go again. Miss Lady, you're not fixing the world, you're ruining it. And I'm going to purposely ignore the fact that you completely used a Death Note reference in your stupidity.
Okay.
No!
I just want to know what's going on in the background.
What is
that
that? A mirror. This is a hoarder.
Yeah, that
This
looks
is
like a hoarder.
Yeah.
So this is the wrong person to be sending.
To be
this
saying
message. Hey girl, looks like a bigger problem.
That all men Hey, check that part, man.
Holy shit, get some help. There's a show about
that
this shit.
part.
Get that back. Hey, you need to call those people. I've been getting out of my house in 7 years.
Keep this one going.
Yeah, I want to hear what she says. I want to hear all that perspective.
Oh man, you so into weird things, man. All right, here we go.
Oh shit.
And here we go again. Miss Lady, you're not fixing the world, you're ruining it. And I'm going to purposely ignore the fact that you completely used a Death Note reference in your stupidity. No! Killing all men will get nowhere. How many times do I have to say this? And, you know what? If you kill all men, let me just show you something. Those bone marrow babies have barely lasted a week. Maybe 3. I don't know statistics. But they're not gonna last. You need men in the world to at least repopulate. Not only that, but then, once you realize that no men are gone, you killed your father, you killed your grandfather, your uncle, any of your guy friends, or your boyfriend. How do you plan on getting a boyfriend? Not everyone's a lesbian.
I always laugh
Uh,
at
you know, there's a simpler argument to all this that I don't even think. I don't understand why these people say kill all men. Don't even think about. So who's gonna fix everything?
The women,
How?
because they're good at everything.
Like what? Tell me one thing.
Shouting and berating men.
How is that fix generators and power lines when they go down?
Don't
That's like the simplest.
don't have
Jesus Christ.
they'll manifest.
Wow. There's this show, I don't know if you watched it. Why the Last Man?
I know about it.
Okay, the comics are amazing
Uh-huh.
because they actually show like a depiction of what would actually happen.
Because I do know that the TV show
It was trash. It was so
it
trash.
pandered to the feminist
Yes,
agenda a bit.
and that's why people didn't even go past.
Yeah, I think
it was cancelled.
to episode 7.
Yeah, and then
Yeah.
it was cancelled.
Yeah.
The ego is so huge
Mhm.
with these creators and movie writers.
Yeah.
There's a creator who wrote the comic book,
Yeah.
and it was good the way he wrote it
Mhm.
because these were just normal women who are left to themselves.
Yeah.
In a world that is
So,
created by men,
Thanos snapped and
all men they
disappeared.
died
Okay.
immediately.
Yeah.
So now we had planes falling out of the sky.
Yep.
We had nuclear reactors exploding.
Yeah.
We had women killing each other for food. Some women creating bands
Uh-huh.
of psychotic women going around robbing the other women. It was real. It was visceral.
Yeah.
And I read a little bit of it. It was amazing. But now, if you guys think about it, when you keep purporting that you can kill all men, which by the way you cannot,
You can.
that means you're left in a world you don't know how to run.
Mm-hmm.
How long do you think you survive?
Forever.
Forever and ever.
Here, no time. That's just stupid.
Me trying to figure out why women in the 1900s fought so hard to go to work instead of being happy as housewives.
Hmm.
Because it seems counter.
Yeah, a lot of women when they get to see.
But
Yeah.
you know
But
when
see-
men went to World War II, especially abroad.
Yeah, because
Women
of the
had to
world
do
wars,
it.
women had to do a lot. And at that time, because of industrialization, it came to a point where both the men and the women sometimes, not always, but sometimes, they both had to be at work.
Mhm.
So they were fighting to go to work, and it wasn't a bad thing. It's a
wasn't
good and a
bad.
bad thing in a way.
And if you think about what these women were actually fighting about,
Yeah.
it was really commendable.
Yeah, it was
Because they were not talking about how they don't want to be wives or
They
mothers.
were, because after
No.
work they were coming home.
were coming home.
cooking. People didn't have. You know what people don't seem to understand is that these women didn't have house helps.
Mm-mm.
They didn't have maids. The children were at school. The women were coming from work, coming to cook, clean, take care of their husband, take care of themselves, sleep in the morning, take care of the house, get kids ready to go to school and everything. Go to work as your husband's going to work.
And you know another thing, since we are talking about war,
Yeah.
you know the one thing that actually, like in Ukraine right now, did you see how all the men took up arms in a heartbeat?
18 to 60, even without the
In a
president
heartbeat.
saying so.
And you know why? Because they know what they are protecting.
Yeah.
They have submissive wives over there.
Mhm.
Women are not, they know at the cliques of feminism in Ukraine,
And
Eastern Europe.
and that's besides the
That's
fact
bullshit.
that women are still strong.
Yes. You think staying with kids and not knowing if you're going to get bombed to hell, and you're supposed to keep those kids calm, and you're supposed to think on your feet because you don't know where you're going. That's not simple.
Mm-hmm.
It's not simple. And the fact that some modern women do not understand that this dance between men and women only works if we are both holding each other and doing it together.
Yeah.
You cannot do this dance by yourself. Doesn't work.
Yeah.
Imagine this, all right?
Yeah.
A country like in the US,
Mm-hmm.
most of them become feminists. They're telling men in shit, blah, blah, blah. And then they go to war with Russia. How many men will protect you people?
Hold up. They wanted to be equal.
Yeah.
And say that women can do just as well
Yeah.
as men in the military.
Uh-huh.
Yes. So then the draft was announced,
Mm.
and they were like, "Well, if I want, I can be in the military.
No,
but
it's-
you're not going to force me."
No, it
to
doesn't work
enter."
like that.
So
It
then
does
when they
not
found
work
out
like
that, well, it doesn't work like that, then they said, "You know what? To escape the draft, I'll get
I'll just
pregnant."
get pregnant.
And who's gonna give you them babies? The same man that you disparaged.
It's a stupid movement.
And so what are you saying? That when war comes, you won't go and fight, you make sure you get pregnant, and the men who you think ain't shit, you'll go and fight
And die.
and die. Because they're the ones
War
who
is
die.
death. War is young men dying and old men yapping.
Yep.
Let's continue.
Modern day feminists want equality between men and women. I think they want to be men. They don't take any pride in being feminine. They grow their armpit hair out. They say we need to bring down the patriarchy. Who is the patriarchy? Do you think it's men who set all these standards for women to uphold in the beauty world? You're forgetting that other women set standards too. As a woman, I think armpit hair on women is disgusting and unhygienic. I'm a woman setting that beauty standard, not a man. I also think a woman should pride herself in being a good mother and taking care of her family in the home. Not to say that you can't have a job at the same time. You know what you can do what mother can do, and you should be proud of that, not want to destroy that. men and women are not the same, and that's beautiful. I'm proud to be a woman. I don't want to be a man. So on behalf of all women who like being women, can you guys stop trying to make us men?
This is a
Yeah.
That's nice.
Yeah.
That's really nice.
Yeah.
And I'm sure I don't think there's a man on this planet who would not get behind that message.
Yeah.
Who would not love to protect this woman even without knowing.
This is
her.
a woman you want to marry.
Yeah.
The woman you want to come home to.
Mm.
She's fit, she's beautiful.
And you,
She's saying that she has a good attitude, she has a good character.
any man will work himself to death.
Yeah.
to
He'll
keep a
work
woman
hard
like
to
this
provide.
happy.
He'll
Huh?
protect. And that's all we're saying.
You unajifanya hapo ati the way she said a lot of women want to be men.
Mm.
Growing their armpit hair out, I don't know, smelling.
That should be a criteria for helping a woman out. You see a woman being bullied somewhere or some
Hey,
guy wants
you're a
to,
man, man.
to hurt her. Hey, guys, before you continue. Hey, woman, raise your arms.
If there's armpit
Armpit
hair,
hair,
you
proceed.
better fight. She can fight. She can fight.
Take rocks, baby. Hey, armpit. No armpit hair. All right, let's
Hey, you
let's
you
start
guys need
it
to
off.
chill out. She can fight. She can fight.
It's all yours. Anyway, guys, that's it for us today.
Peace out.
We're out.
On to the next one.